स्वामिनिति नामिनी। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिनी। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देकं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुक्तपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सकगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वरा परम कृष्णा सच्चिदानंद विग्रहम अनादिरादिर गोविंदा सर्व कारण कारणम। हरे कृष्णा। By Lord Sri Krishna's causeless mercy, we have nicely started the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge of the absolute. So in this chapter, Krishna is telling Arjuna that I will explain to you more about me. So you keep your mind focused on me. Maya sakta manaha partha yogam yunjan madasrayam. So by performing such kind of yoga, by taking shelter unto me and focusing your mind upon me, how to know about me. Yata jnasyasi. Yata jnasyasi means how to know about me. So I will explain to you. So yata jnasyasi te shrunu. So मय्यासक्त मनापार्थ योगम युञ्जन मदाश्रयगम असंशयम समग्रम माम यथा ज्ञास्यसि. So Krishna is saying that asamsayam samagram mam. So without completely, without any doubt. Yatha jnasyasi tachrun. So without any doubt, I will explain to you completely. So Krishna is using a lot of words here. They're all, each one carries so much of meaning. So asamsayam means without any doubt. Samagram means completely. So Krishna is telling that I will explain you everything completely by knowing. So that's the main thing. So Krishna is sometimes uses the word asay sataka. So that's what in the next sloka we are going to study the word asay sataka. So asay sataka means also completely. So like that, Krishna is using all these words. Very important. So Krishna is giving us guarantee. So Krishna is promising. Krishna is saying that satyam. Satyam means it is the truth. So pratijane means promising. So I am promising this truth. Satyam te pratijane priyosimi. So you are dearer to me. Priyo asime. So you are dearer to me. So Arjuna was dearer to Krishna. So we all also are dearer to Krishna because we study Bhagavad Gita every day and we depend on Krishna. We believe Krishna. So we are focusing our life. We are using all the resources in our life to understand about ourselves. And so that way we are all devotees of Krishna. So Krishna is very much, he likes us. Krishna very much likes us. And we also love Krishna. So that is the thing what we need to achieve in our life. We need to get a good name from Krishna. We should look very nice. We should act very well. We should behave very well in front of Krishna. That is the main thing. So in this material world, Krishna is the one who is always watching us. Upadrishta. Upadrishta means always watching us. Krishna is always seeing us. Upadrishta. So that way, we should always act. We should always behave very well so that we can please Krishna. So we should not be doing stupid things which Krishna doesn't like. So any activity when we want to do, the first question we should ask whether Krishna likes this or not. That is the main thing. If Krishna likes, then we will do it. Then because we can please Krishna. If Krishna doesn't like, then we should not do it. But the problem is here, when we forget Krishna, first of all, when we don't even remember, when we can't even remember Krishna in this material world because of our worldly attachments. So at that point of time, then we will come under the control of the three modes of material nature. Then it is very difficult for us to do things which is like by Krishna. So then it is very difficult for us to please Krishna. So that's what we need to understand in this material world. It's very, very important for us to know what Krishna wants from us. And also, we should actually do what Krishna is expecting from us. So all such information is very clearly given in Bhagavad Gita. So even though Krishna is not, of course, Krishna is standing in front of us. Krishna is with us right now. Krishna is within our heart, and Krishna is everywhere, and Krishna is watching us, and Krishna is seeing us. But we are not able to see Krishna. But Krishna has given us this knowledge, and Krishna is giving us the knowledge that we are not able to see him because we are attached to material things in this material world, because we are covered. Krishna is covered by the Yoga Maya. So we are also covered. So the Maya has put a screen between us and Krishna. So that way we are not able to connect with Krishna. We are not able to see Krishna. So Krishna is asking us that you come above the three modes of material nature. Get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and follow all the principles given in this Bhagavad Gita without having attachment on anything. So then you will come to me. You will get free from the three modes of material nature. Tasmat asaktaga satatam karyam karma samacharam. Asaktogi acharan karma paramapnoti purusha. So Krishna is saying that tasmat asaktaga satatam. So all the time, satatam asaktaga means without attachment. You perform all the activities. Karyam karma. Karyam karma samacharan means you perform your duties. Samacharan. So you perform all your activities all the time without any attachment. Tasmat asaktaga satatam karyam karma samacharan. Asaktogi acharan karma paramapnoti purusham. So if you are not attached, asaktogi, if you are not attached, asaktogi acharan karma, then you will attain the Supreme Person, paramapnoti purusham. Asaktogi acharan karma paramapnoti purusham. So that way, we should, in order to, many times I said in the past, that in order to give up all attachments in this material world, we should develop attachment towards Krishna. First thing, that is the first thing needed. The very important thing needed from us is to develop, to gain that attachment to Krishna, to develop an attachment. We should fall in love with Krishna. All the time we should remember Krishna. So then when that happens, then automatically we will be able to give up all the attachments to this material world. So that is the only process. Krishna is saying that Priyo Asime, you are my dear friend. Bhakto Asime, you are my dear devotee. So Krishna is telling Arjuna that Priyo Asime, Bhakto Asime, you are my dear friend and you are my dear devotee. So Sakha Cheti, Bhakto Asime Sakha Cheti. That's why we are getting this most confidential knowledge. Rahasyamgi etad uttama. Not everyone in this world can understand this Bhagavad Gita. Not everyone is qualified enough to receive this knowledge. This knowledge is very, very highly confidential knowledge. Paramam guhyam, guhya uttamam, rahasyam. So we are getting this knowledge. We are getting as it is. We are understanding it completely. Because Krishna is giving us this knowledge because we are qualified. Because we believe in Krishna, we have faith on Krishna, and we are getting this knowledge. And this knowledge is the key for us to get out of this well and go to Krishna's well. It is the key to Goloka. With this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to reach Goloka. We will be able to reach Krishna's well. With this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. It's a manual, it's an instructions, it gives the complete guide. So guidance, basically. So if we just use this knowledge and if we follow what all the instructions given in Bhagavad Gita, then we will go to Krishna's well. There is no doubt about it. So many places Krishna has said that. Like few days ago I mentioned this sloka. Krishna said that Teme matam nidam nityam anutistanti manavaga sraddhavanto anasuyanto muchyante. Muchyante means you will get liberated from this karma bigi, from this material way. So if we understand what Krishna wants from us, If we understand this Bhagavad Gita fully, and if we follow all the instructions given by Krishna completely, then we are going to go to Krishna's will. Then we will be able to control our mind. So that's what is very important we need to understand. And this time is running out. That's another important factor we need to consider. We should not forget. We should utilize all the time given here, because each and every minute counts, each and every second counts. So we should utilize this time fully in understanding this Bhagavad Gita and following all the instructions given by Krishna. So then only we can make very quick progress. We can make very fast progress, and we can make a lot of progress if we understand this knowledge fully. So that way, we should never ever waste any time, because this is a very important opportunity. We should utilize all the time to realize ourselves and study Bhagavad Gita and follow the principles. So main important thing, actually, many times I also said about this in the past, the best way to study Bhagavad Gita is actually give this knowledge to others. Give this knowledge to others. Make as many devotees as possible. That's a very important thing. Make as many devotees as possible. It's very simple. Just every day, of course, we in our WhatsApp group, Timir Prabhu is sending the video, YouTube video. So forward to everyone. And that is the main thing. And ask everyone to join also. So we have a lot of friends. Everyone has got a lot of friends. And we need to save not only ourselves, we need to save everyone else in this material world. If anybody who wants, who understands, who has faith, that's the main important thing. Who has a faith on Krishna. If he is envious of Krishna, then it's very difficult. We cannot do anything. If he is not a devotee, he doesn't want to undergo any austerities, and if he doesn't like Krishna, if he is envious of Krishna, then just leave. There is no need to go after that person. Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadasana nacha asusrusave vachyam nachamam yo abhyasuyate. So this knowledge cannot be explained to anyone who is not a devotee, who doesn't want to undergo any austerities. Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadasana. Because Krishna is saying that in the 6th chapter, to control our mind, we need to practice. Abhyasena tu kaunteya, vairagyena chagrikati. We need to practice with vairagya, with detachment. Abhyasena tu kaunteya, vairagyena chagrikati. So then only we will be able to control our mind. So if we are not able to undergo such kind of austerities, for example, we are now undergoing austerities. We are studying Bhagavad Gita. This is our, in fact, it is not austerity. We are really enjoying. We are getting so much enjoyment. That is the main thing. Because by studying Bhagavad Gita, we will get a lot of enjoyment, a lot of happiness. Bhagavad Gita is the only knowledge which brings light in our life, which brings happiness in our life, which destroys the darkness of ignorance. So that way, we are enjoying. Bhagavad Gita is susukam kartam. Krishna is saying that it can be very joyfully performed. But we need to find that taste. That is the main thing. We need to develop that taste in this Bhagavad Gita. Once we like it, once we taste it, once we relish it, then we will not give it up. So that's the main thing. So the happiness what we get within ourselves by understanding this Bhagavad Gita, so that's going to stay with us all the time. We will fully depend on Krishna. We won't be disturbed by anything in this material world. All the time we will be spending every time only for Krishna. So this is such a great opportunity we have got. So in the 7th chapter we are studying now, we started in the 7th chapter. In the first sloka, what we studied that Krishna said that, See Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Sakta Manaha Partha Yogam Yunjan Madasrayaga Asamsayam Samagram Mam Yatha Nyasyasi Tachrunu. So Asakta Manaha. That means attached, your mind attached to me, Maya Sakta Manaha. So with your mind attached to me, that is the main thing. So that's why today the entire class I was explaining that getting attachment on Krishna, developing attachment towards Krishna. So your mind attached to me, Maya Sakta Manaha Partha Yogam Yunjan Madasrayagam. So performing this yoga by taking shelter unto me. So what is that yoga? Controlling our mind, focusing our mind on Krishna. So that's why Maya Sakta Managa Partha Yogam Yunjan Madasrayagam Asamsayam Samagram Mam Yata Nyashasi Tachrunu. So completely, without any doubt, how to understand me, I'm explaining. So you hear from me. That's what Krishna is saying, that Tachrunu, you hear from me. So in the second slokam, what we are studying today in the seventh chapter, second slokam, this sloka I have quoted many times in the past. It's a very important slokam. So Krishna is saying that Jnanam te aham savijnanam idam vakshyami ase sataka yajnatva neha bhuyonyat Jnatavyam avasisyate. Jnanam. Te ahamsa vijnanam. Jnanam means the theoretical knowledge. Vijnanam is the practical knowledge. So jnanam te ahamsa vijnanam. So I'm explaining you. Idam vakshyami. I'm telling you. I'm explaining you. Idam vakshyami. Asesataka. Fully. Completely. Whatever is needed. Completely I am explaining to you today this knowledge. Jnanam te agam sa vijnanam idam vakshyami asesatak. Everything I am explaining to you. So that's what we need to understand. So in Bhagavad Gita, what all we need, Krishna is given to us completely. All the knowledge. Everything, what we need, Krishna is given to us. So Arjuna has asked so many questions also. Even though Krishna gave all the knowledge to what we need, but if Arjuna didn't understand, he asked more questions. So Krishna gave more explanations so that we will understand everything. So that way, we need to be very thankful to Arjuna also. So Krishna is saying here that Jnanam te agam sa vijnanam idam vakshyami asesataka. So I am explaining to you completely this knowledge. The same way Krishna is using in the 10th chapter, first sloka also, Jnanam Vijnanam. Idam tute. See Bhagavan vacha. Idam tute guhya uttamam pravakshyami anasuyave jnanam vijnana sahitam yajnatva mokshase asubhat. Jnanam vijnana sahitam. Both theoretical and practical knowledge. Today I am explaining to you. Idam tute guhya uttamam. Guhya Uttamam means the topmost secret. That's what Guhya Uttamam. So I'm explaining to you this topmost secret today. Idam today Guhya Uttamam Pravakshyami. Same word Krishna is using Pravakshyami. Here in the 7th chapter, 2nd sloka, Krishna is saying that Vakshyami. So Vakshyami means I'm explaining to you. So today I'm explaining to you this most confidential knowledge. So in the 10th chapter, 1st sloka, Krishna said that Jnanam Vijnana Sagitam. Both theoretical and practical knowledge. Yajnatva, the same word Krishna is using here also. Yajnatva. So, in the 7th chapter, 2nd sloka, Krishna is using the word Yajnatva. Yajnatva means by knowing this knowledge. By knowing which. That's what Yajnatva. So, Jnanam te ahamsa vijnanam idam vakshyami asesataga Yajnatva. By knowing this knowledge, Neha bhuyo anyade jnatavyam avasisyade. There is nothing else there for you to know in this world. There is nothing else. In this world, there is nothing else for you to know. Yajnatva neha bhuyo anyade jnatavyam avasisyade. There is nothing else for you to know. So in the 10th chapter, first sloka, Krishna is saying that yajnatva jnanam vijnana sagitam yajnatva mokshase asubhat. You will be freed from the pangs of material miseries. Mokshashe asubhat. You will be freed from all miseries of material existence. So that is the main thing. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching us the knowledge what we want, what we need. So by knowing this, we will be freed from all miseries of material existence. Jnanam te agam sa vijnanam idam vakshyami asya sataga. Yajnatva neha bhuyo anyad jnatavyam avasisyade. By knowing this, there is nothing else there for you to know in this world. So that is main thing, very important point we need to understand. That's why I'm sticking only to Bhagavad Gita. If you notice very carefully in all our every day when we study Bhagavad Gita, I don't go out of Bhagavad Gita because we stick only to Bhagavad Gita. Because Krishna is saying very clearly that by knowing this, there is nothing else for you to know. So if we understand Bhagavad Gita fully, then there is nothing else. Of course, we can read Srimad Bhagavatam to understand Krishna's to glorify Krishna. We can read Brahma Samhita to glorify Krishna. That is to glorify Krishna. But to get the knowledge about ourselves, to get the knowledge about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, to develop love towards Krishna, all those things, this Bhagavad Gita, we are getting the complete knowledge. And so with this knowledge, if we study other scriptures like Brahma Samhita or Srimad Bhagavatam, we will be able to really fall in love, so much in love with Krishna. We'll be able to realize, understand that Krishna is our Supreme Personality of Godhead and everything comes from Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattaga sarvam pravartati. So I am the source of everything, everything emanates from me. So that's what we need to understand. So the secret of this Bhagavad Gita is that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and if you just surrender unto Him out of love, out of devotion and love, and if we serve Krishna, if we do everything for Krishna, if we please Krishna, so then we will go to Krishna. We will be freed from this material bondage. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the second shloka in the 7th chapter. I'll stop now and we'll discuss if any questions are there. Hare Krishna.